Welcome to the No Quit Living podcast, where Monday through Thursday, we will bring you bite-sized episodes to help inspire, motivate, and encourage you to crush your day. Whatever today brings you, make sure you bring your best. Welcome to episode number 499 of the No Quit Living podcast. I'm your host, Christopher J. Worth, and today's theme of the day is consumption versus implementation. In today's world, we're constantly bombarded with information faster than ever before. Whether it's podcasts, books, webinars, YouTube channels, or social media. We consume tons of content daily, but the real question is how much of that are we actually implementing? It's easy to get caught up in the cycle of consuming without ever applying what we've learned. Tony Robbins is quoted as saying, "Knowledge is not power. Knowledge is only potential power. Action is power." That's a powerful reminder that just gathering information isn't enough. It's the action we take based on the knowledge that really and truly matters. In this episode, we'll break down the difference between consuming and implementing, why we tend to get stuck in that consumption mode, and how to shift into action. Whether you're listening to this podcast for personal development, for your career, or maybe even sports performance, the goal should always be to take what you learn and apply it in your own life. I remember a few years back, I was listening to a couple different podcasts that happened to discuss the importance of consumption versus implementation. One show suggested to take a look at your screen time, and not only how much time you were spending on your phone, but how that time was broken down. I was absolutely shocked when I looked at mine and saw how much time I was spending in that consumption mode, and I wanted to change that. I was inspired by making a positive change, but it was initially a lot harder than I expected. So as you move forward today, ask yourself this: are you just consuming, or are you implementing what you're learning? What are you going to do with that knowledge you gained so you can make real progress towards the goals you want to accomplish? A good place to start would be to look at your screen time and identify areas you can make adjustments and improvements. Let's commit to turning our consumption into action. It's time to take that next step and make things happen. Thanks for tuning in, and remember, we rise by lifting others up. Thank you for listening to the No Quit Living podcast. We would truly appreciate it if you could please subscribe to our show and leave us a rating. For those of you that have shared our episode with others, we can't thank you enough, as it helps us continue to build our brand and reach a much wider audience. Thank you for being a part of our No Quit tribe. I hope you crush your day, and remember, we rise by lifting others up.